Hey guys, this is Jenny and this is our Kundalini Yoga class for August the 1st. I cannot believe it's already August. That happens so fast. And today we are going to be doing a Kriya called Kundalini Yoga for building the nervous system. And so a lot of what stresses us out in our lives often is that we're not in alignment. Not that we're not aligned to like society or any of those kinds of things. It's when we're not aligned to ourselves, to our truth, to the desire of the heart. It's when we use words and say certain things. Spiritual journey, especially, and especially in our spiritual community, we'll say, I'm divine, I am that, I am that I am, I am that energy of God, spirit, divinity, all of those kinds of things. Yet, our actions, our choices, our behaviors, and our words are not aligned to that truth. And then we struggle. We struggle because there's a separation. The separation comes when we say things, we use words, and we say that we want to believe something or that we do believe something, yet none of our choices are conscious or our actions are consciously supporting that truth, right? And that can cause a whole lot of stress. And in that stress, we really tax our nervous system. We really put a lot of stress and strain on our nervous system. And so something that we're going to do today is work to refresh our nervous system, but also I want us to be thinking about whether I'm aligned to my truth and my being, right? Am I using words and saying things that are meaningful for me, that I actually truly believe, and use my words and actions? Sorry, there is a wasp in here with me trying to get me. Do I actually use my words and my thoughts and my perceptions and all of that stuff? Are they all supporting my truth? If there is that separation, sorry y'all, oh there he is. I had to make sure I can get an eye on him. If they're not supporting what I say I believe to be true, then I'm going to be in a really challenging position, right? Because what I'm doing, that's the reflection of my true beliefs. What I'm doing, the conscious choices, the actions that I'm taking, the words that I'm speaking, if those things are not aligned to each other, then I'm not going to be able to manifest the way that I want to. I'm not going to be aligned to my own spirit. And it's in that separation that there comes the stress, the anxiety, the frustration, all of those things start to pile on us, right? So thinking about that today and just thinking about like when I utilize words and I'm saying certain things that I believe to be true, that I perceive about my own being, or that I believe are spiritual truths, am I supporting those things with my actions, with my choices, with my words? And if I'm not doing that, then I definitely need to look at those things and I need to make some positive changes that are going to be more supportive of my unique truth, right? So I just want us kind of thinking about that today, and that's going to help relieve so much stress on ourselves, on our relationships, on our homes, just in general. It's going to relieve a tremendous amount of stress. It's going to free up our nervous systems and allow them to do the things that we're meant to do. It is not a surprise that we experience so much autoimmune disease and all of these kinds of things that attack our central nervous system, because we are not taking care of ourselves. We are not living our truths. We are not, reflecting our truths through our actual experience. So that's something that I think that we can all kind of look at today and take note of where those areas that potentially need that positive change. Where are those areas that I need to shift some of those things? So let's go ahead and get started today. Just settling and resting in that easy seated posture. And coming into the breath, dropping the shoulders back and down the spine. Rooting through those sits bones and feeling the crown of the head shining into the sky. The spine is nice and straight and long. And breathe. Breathe deep into the belly. So that on the inhalation, the belly is rising up away from the body, and on the exhale, the navel is drawing itself towards the spine. This is also a great opportunity to look at the words that we use. Not just do I truly believe the things that I say to be true. What is the energy that I'm utilizing behind the words? That's what gives the words power. That's what gives the words directive. Are they motivated by fear, angst, frustration, stress, anxiety, or are my words motivated by love and trust, acceptance, and allowance? We're going to start tuning in by rubbing the palms of the hands together in front of the heart space, creating that friction and heat, tucking those thumbs into the heart. Hands are in prayer pose. Inhale deeply. We're going to use that mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Exhale deeply. And then inhaling to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply, suspending the breath. Apply your root lock if it's in your practice. Not pregnant, not on your moves, alcohol, hypertension, glaucoma, things of that nature. Exhale, release the lock. Gently releasing those hands on top of those knees. Take a couple seconds to breathe into the body. Gently open those eyes whenever you're ready. We're going to get started with our exercises. So we're going to take our hands out. Arms are nice and straight and long. Fingertips are pointed towards the walls. We're going to inhale, close just our four fingers. The thumbs are going to stay directly out towards the wall behind us. Exhale, open. Inhale, exhale, but we're going to use the breath of fire here. So it's going to look like this. So go ahead and lengthen through those arms. We're going to be here for 3 minutes, engaging in that breath of fire. Arms are directly out. Inhaling as the hands close. Inhaling as the hand opens. Keep the thumbs extended. Nice, long, straight line of the body, and adding the breath of fire. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale to begin. Keep it going, breath of fire, accompanying those movements. This exercise works on the brain. The control system for the brain is located in the fingertips. And it may take you a second to rhythmically coordinate the movement of the hand with a powerful breath. You can kind of see how that first time it took me a second to kind of sink into that. And that's totally normal. Palms are facing up, the thumbs stay extended. We're in towards the palm. And Inhaling and opening up those hands. You're more than halfway through. You have less than a minute and a half to go. Remember to use that navel point center to forcefully press that air in and out through the nostrils. Not using the lungs, using the belly to facilitate the breath. Less than 30 seconds left, so keep it going. If you stop to take a breath, come back into the exercise now and finish strong. Inhale deeply, suspending the breath. Keep those lungs or arms extended long. Exhale. You can release those arms down for a moment. Rotate through those shoulders if you need to. Shake out those arms. We're going to move into 1 minute with the palms face down. So exhale as you pull the fingertips in towards the pads of the hands. Inhale as you lengthen, using that breath of fire. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale to begin. Keep the thumbs extended towards the front wall, utilizing that navel point center to forcefully press that air in and out. Keep those arms up. Palms are face down this time. You're already more than halfway through. Less than 30 seconds to go. Inhale deeply. Lengthen through those hands. Suspend the breath. Apply your root lock. Exhale, really, really slow and gentle, releasing those fingertips all the way down to the earth. Rotate through those shoulders if you need to. Shake out those hands, release your lock. Gently draw those hands on top of those knees. Close your eyes. Draw your attention back inside. Gently open those eyes whenever you're ready. We're going to extend our arms again. This time, pads of the hands and wrap the fingers around it so that we're making a. We're going to inhale, draw the arms overhead with one arm in front of the other. Exhale down and then crisscross, drawing the opposite arm in front of the other one. exhale down. Keep it going. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. We're going to be here for 3 minutes, so go ahead and get started. Matching that powerful breath with the movement. This exercise and removes calcium shoulder area. So be really gentle with your shoulders if you've had any kind of surgery or anything of that nature, and don't push or tingling or numbness. Edit your movements to reflect what's best and safest for you today on your mat. You're already 1 minute in, only 2 minutes left to go. Eyes are closed. Drawing your attention inward and upward towards the third eye center. Keep it going, alternating one hand in front of the other. Less than a minute to go, 45 seconds left. Matching the breath with the movement, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, arms come up. Suspend your breath and apply your root lock. Exhale, super, super slow. Releasing those hands all the way down to the earth. Release that lock. Rotate those shoulders. Or shake out those arms if you need to. Then set those hands gently on the top of the knees and close the eyes, drawing the attention back inside. Gently open those eyes whenever you're ready. We're going to lengthen through our legs for our next exercise. I'm trying to kind of turn to an angle so you can see what I'm doing here. The legs are nice and straight. The arms are straight out in front of you with the hands parallel to the floor. And the thumbs are locked together, just like so. Fingertips are pointed towards the front wall, keeping the head up with a straight spine and no bend in the elbows or the knees. Stretch forward as you exhale and return upright as you inhale. Exhaling forward, inhaling up. You're going to make this happen with fast, powerful breath to match the movement. You're going to be here for 3 minutes. So go ahead and come into posture. Exhale forward, inhale up. Keep that spine nice and straight. You're only going to be here for 3 minutes. This exercise works on putting the body into proper alignment. Eyes are closed, drawing your attention upward towards that brow point center. If you need to bend those knees to facilitate that movement, then feel free to modify this posture in whatever way makes this the most comfortable and safe for you. You're already 1 minute in. You only have 2 minutes left to go. A minute and a half left. Keep the spine straight as you exhale forward and inhale up. Keep it going. You have 45 seconds left, so let's finish strong. Inhale back up to that neutral seated position. Relax those hands on top of those thighs. Suspend the breath and apply root lock. Exhale. Release the lock. Keep those eyes closed and just breathe into the body, drawing your attention, your awareness back inside of the self and taking note of what you find within. Whenever you're ready, we're going to take those legs stretched out in front of us, and we're going to take our hands, we're going to place the palms on our fingers together and the thumbs separate. So those thumbs are going to be further out, down towards those ears. Point the hands to the back of the head. We're going to begin twisting the whole upper body from left to right, inhaling to the left side and exhaling to the right side. You're only going to be here for 1 minute, so go ahead and come into posture and inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale to begin. Keep it going, twisting through the spine. You're only here for 1 minute. Continue with that powerful breath. This exercise works on removing calcium deposits from the shoulders and neck. You may feel pain in the armpits where the balance of parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system is adjusted. Close the eyes. Draw the attention to the brow point. Inhale, twisting to the left. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale to center. Suspend the breath, apply your root lock. Exhale, release the hands back down on top of those thighs, release the lock. Keep the eyes closed and breathe. Relax and draw the attention back inside. And gently opening up those eyes whenever you're ready. We're going to keep those legs extended in front of us. We're going to grab our hands behind our back. We're going to interlock those hands in that Venus lock. Gosh, I couldn't talk there for a second. So place those hands in Venus lock behind the back, keeping the elbows straight. We're going to inhale in 4 parts. As you bend forward, it's going to look like this. And exhale in 1 part as you rise back up. Inhale in 4 parts as you bend forward. Exhale in 1 part as you rise up. You're going to be here for 1 minute, so go ahead and drop those hands behind the back. Clasp those hands in that Venus lock. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale to begin. Keep it going. Eyes are closed. Drawing that attention awareness back inside of the self. This exercise gives endurance and grit. Rise up on your next exhalation and then inhale deeply. Suspending your breath, apply your root lock. Exhale, release the lock, release the hands. Keep those eyes closed and breathe into the body for a moment before we move into our next exercise. Gently open those eyes whenever you're ready. We're going to come into a standing position for our next exercise. And those are going to be a little bit more than hips width distance apart. We're going to bend our knees, and if you need to take those toes out at a 45-degree angle, that's totally okay. Bending through those knees like you're sitting on a chair. We're going to take those hands into that Venus lock once again, locking those elbows. We're going to take that 4-part inhalation as we hinge forward from the hips. Exhale, 1 nice long deep breath as you rise back up. Keep those knees bent like you're sitting in the chair. You're going to be here for 1 minute. So inhale deeply with those hands behind you in Venus lock. Exhale completely. Inhale to begin. Keep it going. Inhaling down and exhaling up. This exercise works on the knees. It opens the heart. And it sends all of that energy from the lower chakras up to the higher centers of the being. Just a little bit longer here, 15 seconds left. Exhale up. Inhale deeply, suspend your breath and apply your root lock. Exhale, lengthen through the legs. Release those hands. Make your way back down. Seated posture. Gently resting the hands on the knees. Close the eyes and draw your attention and awareness back inside. Gently open those eyes whenever you're ready so that we can move into our next exercise. For our next exercise, we're going to lengthen through our left leg. We're going to take the right heel in towards the body. The right sole of the foot is gently resting on the interior thigh of that left leg. If you can take the peace fingers of your left hand and wrap them around the big toes. If you cannot do that, that's okay. Gently resting the palm of the hand on the shin bone somewhere of that left leg. Just never resting your joint or your hand on your joints like your knees or your ankles, okay? And then we're gonna make sure that we pull the neck back and bend forward as we exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. You can take both hands around that toe or gently rest the right hand on the forearm of the left arm. So we're going to exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. We're going to be here for 2 minutes. Inhale to begin. Rhythmically breathing to match the movement. Powerful breath. This exercise is for the spine, the closure or gate, which the heel creates in front of the genital area and allows the body to remove its toxins and heal itself. So this is a really powerful exercise, and you're only going to be here for 2 minutes on each side. You're nearly done with your first minute on this left side. If you need to bend that left knee to facilitate the movement, then feel free to do whatever it is that you need to do. And move as fast or as slow as you need to in this exercise to sustain the movement for the full 2 minutes. You only have 30 seconds left, so let's finish strong. If you had to take a break, let's come back in so we can finish nice and strong. And we have a couple exercises left after these. Inhale up, suspend the breath, apply your root lock. Exhale, release the hands down onto the shin bones. Draw those hands back up towards the body. Let's take it to the opposite side. This time taking the left heel in towards the body and extending through the right leg. Sole of the left foot, gently resting on the interior of the right thigh. Twist the spine ever so slightly so that the heart is aligned to the right leg. Take that big toe and those peace fingers, or gently resting the palms on the shin bone. Exhale completely. Inhale to begin. Remembering to move as fast or as slow as you need to continue to move through this exercise. More than halfway through, keep it going. You have less than 1 minute to go. Less than 20 seconds left. Inhale up. Suspend the breath and apply your root lock. Exhale. Release those hands down onto the shin bones. Draw the hands back up towards the body. Coming back into your easy seated posture. Gently resting the palms of the hands on the knees. Close your eyes and draw your attention back. What do you see? What are you experiencing in your own being? Gently open those eyes up whenever you're ready. We're going to sit in for our next exercise. We're going to fold our arms right over left. Hands are grasping the biceps. We're going to rock forward slightly and bounce up and down on the buttocks like a Mexican jumping bean. Jump hard and breathe powerfully. You're going to be here for 3 minutes. The eyes are closed and drawing the attention awareness back inside towards the third eye. So go ahead and come into that easy seated posture, grabbing onto the forearms, left arm, right arm is on top. Shift the weight forward. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And then inhale to begin 3 minutes. Keep it going. This exercise works on breaking up deposits and unwanted fats in the body. It stimulates the circulation and builds strength in the spine to resist injury in case of trauma. Keep it going. This can become a very rhythmic movement as you shake that body. You're already 1 minute through. You only have 2 minutes left. Just 1 minute left. Suspend the breath and apply your root lock. Exhale. Release those hands gently down onto the knees. Release the lock. Keeping the eyes closed, breathing into the body. Last exercise. Open up those eyes gently whenever you're ready. Hands are in prayer pose at the heart center. Eyes are closed. Attention awareness is drawn up towards the sky. And we're just meditatively breathing long and deep in and out through the nostrils. So go ahead and take those hands into your heart center. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale to begin. Nice long deep breaths. This exercise works on cleansing the mind. Spine is nice and straight and long. It sits bones and all of those points of contact from the body to the earth anchored, grounded. The heart is lifted forward, crown of the head is shining into the sky. 40 seconds left. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath and apply the root lock. Exhale. Release the hands. Take those feet in front of you. Plant them into the earth with the knees bent. Take those arms to frame the legs. Super slow tracing knees, releasing the spine vertebra by vertebra all the way down into the earth so that you can find your final Shavasana posture. Lengthening through the legs, arms frame the body, palms of the hands can be face down or face up. Allowing the feet to fall to the side, sink into your breath, and relax into your body. Thoughts are powerful. I can make myself believe almost anything at times. I am invisible. I am an artist. I have my life together. I am broken. I am a failure. Everything is falling apart. I've thought all of those things before, sometimes even on the same day, and I've believed every word. That's the power of thoughts. I can own them or they can own me, and I'm learning that it is my choice. Thoughts are important to support the beliefs, the truth of the heart. The thoughts, the words, the actions, the choices, all reflective of the desire of the heart. And it's through the actions, through the choices, that we see the truth of what we really believe, what we really think about ourselves, what we really think about our lives. So we have to be willing to stand in our power and ensure that all of those things are aligned and working in harmony towards the highest and greatest good of my being. Really nice and slow. Take a couple more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then starting to wake the body up by wiggling those fingers and toes. Wrapping the hands around the wrists or the feet around the ankles. And then taking any gentle stretches necessary for you to draw yourself back into and then really, really slow and gentle whenever you, so that we can finish our practice today with 3 long set knots. I mean, truth. Truth is my name. Truth is my identity. Take those hands in a prayer pose. Tuck the thumbs into the breastbone and inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Then inhale to begin. Satnam. Satnam. Namaste. Satnam, I am truth. Truth is my name. Namaste. I honor that unique expression of truth that manifests from within your own being without the desire to change it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I look forward to seeing y'all next weekend. Bye.